these things are great. These are from Savorites. They are soup and oyster crackers. This is a 10-ounce bag. They have no saturated fat and no cholesterol. And you see, they're just little oyster crackers, and they're really good. I love these in chili. So if I make chili, I like to put some grated cheddar cheese on top and let it melt. And then I put a few of these on the top and can just kind of mix them in. Oh, it's so good. I mainly like them in chili. They're okay for soup. But the only thing is they're kind of hard and they don't really soften up much. And for some reason, I just like them better with chili. I think they're really good. So Savorites, you can see the name up in the corner here. Savorites is an Aldi brand, and they make all kinds of crackers and snacks. And you can get this 10-ounce bag of soup and oyster crackers for only 79 cents. So these crackers are fantastic. I do love them. Now you see that the bag is mainly clear, but they also have white and this really pretty blue right here. So they are really awesome. I love them. And they're less than $1, which is great. And now this item we saw last time, and I know it was just a few days ago, but again, I was buying things to replenish the snack stash that I have, because I went in there to get something out a couple of days ago, and I realized it was almost completely empty. Like, I didn't realize that they had eaten everything, basically everything out of there. So I like to keep an extra few things, in there just for whatever. So this is from Clancy's, and now Clancy's is another Aldi brand, just like Savorites. And they are nacho cheese flavored tortilla chips. Now, I know a lot of people don't agree. I think they taste just like Doritos myself. And if you don't know what tortilla chips look like, we have this clear window here, this triangle. It's kind of shaped like one of the chips, and it shows you the tortilla chips in there. And they have no trans fat and no certified synthetic colors. Now this is an 11-ounce bag. In my Aldi, they're only 75 cents. So this bag is kind of cool. It's sort of like a brick red color, except up here you have this lighter area kind of behind the word nacho. It's like lighter back here. These are naturally and artificially flavored, and they're very inexpensive, but they're very yummy. So they are enlarged in this picture to show the detail. So they're not, well, I don't know. I don't think they're enlarged all that much. I mean, that's about what size they are. But yeah, so 11 ounces. And they're really yummy. Now this next item is something that they don't have all the time. This is Taco Bell tortilla chips and fire seasoned. I do not like these at all, but my younger son loves stuff like this. He likes hot things. I don't. I really don't. But this bag is only 9.75 ounces. They also have, I believe they also had mild and medium. I know they had mild. I saw that. And I assume they have medium as well. Now these were more expensive. I think they were $2.79. But again, they're not Clancy's. They're actually a brand name. They're from Taco Bell. And they have the seasoning. is from Savorites. You can see the Savorites logo right up here in this corner. Now these are only $1.49 at my Aldi. And they have this cool little sticker right here. And it gives you instructions for an easy close tab. See, you remove this. You peel it back to the dotted line right here. And then you can fold over the top of the bag after you open it and you're ready, you get some out and you're ready to close it up. You just take this top and you just fold it over and you just tuck it under this little tab right here, and you can peel it over and over again and it remains sticky, so it keeps working. That way you can keep them sealed up and you don't have to put them in another container or find a clip or something like that. And we even have a little maze on the back where you can help the penguin get to his friends. So those are Penguin's baked cheddar snack crackers. Now these were something I kind of wanted. I haven't bought these in a little while. These are Clancy's Pretzel Slims, and these are the original. They do have some with different flavors. I like the ones that are just like regular pretzels. They're just flat, and it's like just the outside crunchy part of a pretzel without the inner part. I love them. They're actually really good in tomato soup. Like, just crumble them up in there like crackers. I think it's really good in tomato soup. is not cool. Anyway, we've been eating these for years and nobody's died from it yet, so I think we're okay. But yeah, these go pretty quickly, especially because my older son loves these. He eats like 4 or 5 a day. Okay, let's see what else we have. I think that's all the crinkly stuff. Here's my box of saltine crackers, or one of the boxes. One of them already put in the cabinet. Now these are from Savorites, and they're just original saltine crackers. They're like premium crackers, or Zesta crackers, or whatever. You have 4 tubes in here, 4 sleeves of crackers. And he loves them. He will just sit down and eat them like a snack. And this box here is 16 ounces. And they're only 75 cents at my Aldi. So I just went ahead and got 2 boxes so I won't have to buy them again so soon. Of course, now that I have 2, he will get tired of them and he'll stop eating them and they will sit there forever. But I mean, it's not like they really go bad or anything. But now you will notice, like most of the items in Aldi, you have little barcodes on pretty much every surface of the item. Like here's one here. Now this is the front, I suppose, so we don't have one on the very front. There's one. There's a big one just like on the other side. There's one back here on the bottom, or on the back, or whatever. That way they can run it across the scanner really fast, and no matter which side comes into contact with the scanner, it's going to pick up the barcode so they can scan your items very quickly and get you right out of there. It's awesome. So yeah, these are from Savorites. Now you will notice with the Aldi brands, it seems like most of the items that are Savorites are more like crackers, like their version of Ritz crackers, or like Townhouse crackers, Keebler Club crackers, things like that. And it seems like Clancy's is more along the lines of like chips and pretzels and things like that. So I guess that's the difference between Savorites and Clancy's. So aren't they lovely? Look, that bowl of soup looks really good actually. I haven't had lunch yet. So there are my crackers. Okay. And here is another favorite, and I love these because they're very compact. They don't take up much space at all, and I can fit quite a few of these in my little snack stash. These are Clancy's again. You're going to see that name more on like chips and pretzels and things like that. Stackers of sour cream and onion. So you have your little sour cream chip person here with the little hat, and you have the little green onions down here for skis. And I guess they're skiing on sour cream. I don't know. Sour cream and onion. Now this is 5.5 ounces. It has a little lid on the top, just like Pringles. Honestly, I like these better than Pringles. They don't taste like Pringles. I think they're actually better than Pringles. They're certainly better than any store brand I've ever tried. They're only 99 cents. Now they have different flavors. They have sour cream and onion. They have I think they have a cheddar flavor, and it's okay. It's a little salty though. To me, it's like it's got too much salt in it or something. And then they have the original chips, which I have not tried. I'm not a big fan of original potato chips, like with no flavor or anything. I think those are the 3 they have: the sour cream and onion, original, and cheddar cheese or whatever. This one is by far my favorite. It's really good. But this is another item that goes very quickly around here. We all like these. So, sour cream and onion. I do have other items that I bought, but they're in the refrigerator and I didn't feel like getting them out. This is just stuff that doesn't have to be refrigerated. Now this item is kind of funny. I never knew that my older son liked Rice Krispies. I had no idea. He had never asked me to buy them before. But I bought some when we made some cheesy biscuits that had Rice Krispies in the recipe. So scissors somewhere, which is awesome because they always come in handy. And here's another item that we have not bought in a while. Again, typically I would only buy these for lunches. You know, because they're taking their lunch to school, but they're not actually going to school. At this point, they're doing online school. These are favorites for kids. Cheese dip and cracker sticks. My younger son asked me to get some of these because he hasn't had them in a while. So you have, look at the back. We have different parts, and they're perforated, so you can tear them apart. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're like little tiny breadsticks, and little tubs of that cheese. It's like Cheese Whiz, basically, that you can dip the little sticks into. And so he asked for some of these. So I picked up a little packet of cheese dip and cracker sticks. Now you will see that this says favorites for kids. They have several things like this where you can get individual packages of crackers or cookies or things like that. And it's typically stuff like you might put in a lunchbox or something. And it would be labeled kind of like this with favorites for kids on it. But we have our 5 little packages of cheese and little breadsticks, cheese dip and cracker sticks. So that's for my younger son. This next item was funny. Okay, now these candles, these are some of those 3-wick candles, and they're from Huntington Home. We saw them in the last Aldi flyer, the sales circular that we looked at, and they had different scents. It was funny because I'm in there in the store and I opened it up and I'm trying to smell it and I'm going, I don't smell anything. And I realized I had my mask on because one of the employees walked by and he goes, you can pull your mask down and smell it, I won't tell anybody. It actually has a lovely scent. It's pretty too. Look, it's very strong. times in his life. He has a pretty severe peanut allergy. He's never tested it. He's never shown any allergic reaction to bananas. But he doesn't eat them because he said when he eats them, his mouth goes numb. So I said it might not be a bad idea to avoid them then. I don't know, it's weird. He's never shown any positive test for a banana allergy, but anyway, he doesn't eat them. But these are little bitty, just like baby bananas. My younger son loves bananas. There's like, he will love them for a while, and then he'll stop eating them, and then he will eat them for a while, and then he stops. Every now and then, oh, it's got a spot, I didn't see that. Every now and then I'll eat some, but I'm not a big banana person myself. But these are just some little Del Monte bananas here. It's very cute. I only got 4 because I found with my younger son, if I get any more than that, he doesn't eat them. It's weird, but if there's a big bunch of bananas sitting there, he won't eat them. It's weird. But if I get like 3 or 4, he will eat one. And then I bought these by mistake actually. These are Pop-Tarts, frosted chocolate fudge, little toaster pastries. Now they're going to be a total of 12 of these toaster pastries in here, but they're going to come in foil wrappers, 2 per little packet, little foil packet. These are the frosted chocolate fudge flavor. It's a total weight of 20.3 ounces. I meant to grab toaster tarts. I was kind of in a hurry, and there was a bunch of people on the aisle, and I saw chocolate, and I just grabbed it without noticing it was Pop-Tarts. My kids actually kind of like the toaster tarts better, so that's what I meant to get. So, but this time they're going to have Pop-Tarts, I suppose. They're not really all that picky, like it doesn't really matter. So we do have this nice, lovely box of Pop-Tarts. And then finally, the last item I have to show you today is Millville Toaster Tarts. And this is what I meant to grab when I went to get the chocolate ones. I wanted some frosted brown sugar and cinnamon and chocolate. Well, the chocolate Pop-Tarts apparently were mixed in by mistake. They were sitting all amongst the toaster tarts. So I just grabbed them, and these are